Well, good morning, West Ham fans. Let's talk about the David Moyes press conference ahead of the game tomorrow against Wolves. Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. Happy Friday. We've done another week. Congratulations. And it's Hammersmith Lads in association with the KUMB.com boys. An early one today, as Dave Moyes' press conference was a bit earlier than usual. It's usually about 1:30, 2 o'clock, a bit earlier. So we brought into you a bit earlier as well. I keep saying a bit earlier because I'm getting paid per time I say the phrase. But it's Hammers Headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. On Friday, we always use this slot to talk about the game in terms of the press conference, what Moyes has got to say ahead of the trip to Molineux. It was actually quite a long one for once. And let's crack into it. On that one. We got this one. That's better. Let's get into it. Let's talk about team news. Here, Ariola's got a tweet to his groin. Hope it's not too long, but wait and see what happens with that. We're playing a lot of games. We have to keep looking after our players. We're monitoring Naif. We'll keep working with him and see if he's ready to be available. So looks like business as usual in terms of West Ham, in terms of what we've got. It looks like everyone else is okay. But Ariel will still be out with Fabianski deputising for him again tomorrow. And Naif possibly on the bench. I don't think they'll start him. I think they'll keep flogging Zuma. One plus side for today, not for Thursday, because he's suspended for that. One plus side for Saturday is Alvarez back after a two-match suspension with 10 yellow cards already this season. Asked about Alvarez, he goes, I think we've missed his presence. He's been hugely important to the team. He'll come back into the team, and we're looking forward to having him back. And obviously, after tomorrow, he'll then be suspended for the Leverkusen game, but back for the Fulham game at the weekend. Asked about a busy week ahead. As you said, we've got three really big games coming up now. And actually, Spurs was a huge game as well. I've not even thought about the squad rotation. That's encouraging. We're just excited about the games coming up. It's great to be in the position we're in. It's difficult and there are teams around us, but we just need to take each game as it comes. There is the thumbnail. I've not even thought about squad rotation. Excellent. Thanks, David Moyes. Elsewhere, talk about Wolves themselves. I think Moyes has had a bit of amnesia. He hasn't thought about squad rotation. And also, he hasn't even thought about what's name? He hasn't even thought about the reverse fixture. Can't remember it. Bless him, old age, getting to best most of them. He said, I can't hardly remember. Back to the reverse fixture. Their manager's done a really good job, and we're up against a difficult opponent. I think he's doing a great job. He's a young manager, but he's come in and steadied Wolves. I've been very impressed with him, that being former West Ham player Gary O'Neill. Asked about his players and what messages he's going to say to his players over this busy week coming up. We've got to keep focused and try to win every game one at a time. We've got to try and win every game one at a time. Doesn't make sense to me, that line. Surely we've got to win every game one at a time. You can't win the Leverkusen game already. You've got to win one game at a time anyway. For most of the season, we've been in the top 8 or 9, which is a good achievement. We've had a great run in Europe, so we need to try and keep positive. Asked about starting fast. That's obviously been one criticism within West Ham is, one of several criticisms with the fan base, is we don't tend to start fast. When we do, we always seem to play well and we'll win the game. Because I think at the start of the season, we were scoring first quite often. All teams go through a difficult run through the season, so we'll keep working to try and prevent conceding early again. It does seem when we concede, we always have to, we do 9 times out of 10 get an equaliser, but it's always sort of kicks up the arse a little bit. It'd be nice to sort of start on the front foot and get an early goal. Definitely, that will make a huge difference tomorrow. That is for sure. Asked about his targets for the season, remaining sort of 8 or so games. We're happy. We'd like to be a bit high up in the table, but things have gone against us in recent weeks and we have to work with that. Yep. Okay. And then he was asked finally about Jared Bowen. He's got 19 in all competitions. So if he got 20, that'd be great. In my head, if he got 20 goals in the Premier League. That'd be amazing, especially for a player who doesn't always play up front. He's been brilliant and got lots of assists as well. And indeed, he is one goal away from equalising Paolo Di Canio's record of 16 goals in the Premier League, which is a record high. So should well be doing that. Really. And easily hitting 20 goals. Yeah, I mean, that 16 goal in the Premier League would be 20 goals all season. I think the last time we hit 20 goals all season would have been, for a striker, would have been probably, not including top flight, would have been, I would suggest, Teddy Sheringham and Marlon Harewood that season, that 04-05 season. I think Harewood had 20-something, 24 or 20-something like that, and Teddy had 21, I think, like that. In the Premier League would have been Hartson when he hit 26. But most of them, quite a lot of them, win the league, win the cups, weren't they, as well? So, because I know Di Canio hit 16 that year in the Premier League. I don't know how many he hit. I don't think he got 20. So look, he's Bowen is, as the song says, on fire, and he is probably having coitus with his fiance, as you would imagine. The honeymoon period is still there, but hopefully not too much. No, he scored 18 that year, so he didn't even hit 20. Anyway, keep it on the channel. Loads of stuff coming out. I'm going to do a show in about an hour's time talking about PSR, FFP, that type of thing. New rules in place. I think we might have Irish Tommy doing a late show later on. If you are on a loose end this evening rather, and you're in the sort of the Hornchurch, Romford, Dagenham area, get down to Rush Green, 7 p.m. kickoff. The under-21s play Derby under-21s. I'll be on the ones and twos. And it's a great opportunity to see the youth, to see the academy, who are flying at the moment at PL2, and should be quite a comprehensive victory tonight. Should. Anyway, until then, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, my peeps, and I'll see you soon. Much love. Bye.